Okay. I am live. Oh, yeah, baby. Hmm. Okay, maybe I'm ready. Maybe I'm ready. Oh, damn. Oh, what the fuck? Once you start thinking you have everything optimized, you do not have everything optimized. Okay, that looks good. So what I'm debating right now is just like my window setup before I announce on Stream Place. But I think I should just YOLO it. I'm still figuring out the ropes and it's probably good to just try it. Okay. Let's start connecting. Okay. All right. That looks promising. That looks promising. Yeah, baby. All right. Now I'm going to do a volume check here. Okay. Now what's going to kind of drive me crazy is seeing laggy versions of my own feed. But I need to see the chat. I need to have eyes on the chat. So it's like, how do you do this? I don't know how to do it. I'm going to announce the live stream. I guess we just go. I guess we just kind of like say go for it, you know? Okay. Here we go. I don't love what I don't love right now, and you can't see it because I got my monitor here, and I got my second monitor, which is where I want to keep an eye on the chat. But oh, this is kind of annoying that I can't quite. I guess I'm just gonna need to focus here. I'm just gonna need to be focused here, and then is there a way to make the chat? Oh, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Pop out chat. Oh, that solves like 90% of my problems. You are live. Do you want to go to your live dashboard? No, I don't. I like being right here. Okay, I'm going to announce live stream. All right. Here we go. And I'm recording this, so I'm just going to kind of get into it because I don't want this to be a super long feed. But what we're doing today is, oh, let's get some tunes. Let's get some tunes first. Oh gosh. All right, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. I've been trying to practice looping. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. We're going to call that good enough. This is some vibe coded software right here. I had some fun with it. I guess I'll show that real quick. Well, there's not that much to show. Just that basically CD doc Ralph. I've been using the Ralph method, and one great thing about I feel like the news anchor on the Simpsons clip when he's like, I for one embrace our new alien overlords. Like I'm trying to lean into the LLMs and the AI, and so I'm doing all of it. And part of that if we go to Jake's band, I made a little. I had the LLM whip me up a little synth thingy with the MIDI keyboard, and it went okay. So then I was like, well, let's just do it 16 times, and so we have 16 apps, and this was the best one. And so that's kind of a fun thing about LLM land. All right, that's some good ambience music, I think. All right. All right, here we go. We're just going to keep going here. So jklb social. All right. Let's go through the whole flow. So this is jklb.social. It's a Blue Sky client. Well, it's an app proto client. It's not just a Blue Sky client. You log in with your internet handle or whatever we're calling it these days. I liked internet handle. I thought that was a good name. It's not perfect, but anyways. Okay, and so for today, because this is a quick demo, I'm gonna go down to 15 posts. So jklb social. This is my attempt to kind of like save my relationship to social media. Do we need more going on here? Maybe we need more going on here. Maybe some pads. I don't know. Is that even in key? Because that's now adding A. I think I was doing. No, I don't like that. I don't like how it. And this is the thing with the pads on this one. It's like they kind of last too long. Ooh, organ is a really strong sound. This is not my best work. Whatever. Okay. All right. So back to jklb social. So here we are, and this is the settings page, which you don't need to touch if you're going to use it. You just log in and start going. But I'm going to do 15 posts today because I want this to not last forever. And my algorithm, this is the good one, the good for you. And let's go with it. That's the one I've been going with. But you can pick whatever algorithm you want depending on what you've set up in the Blue Sky app. And the light chorus, we want that to be visible. The light chorus is all the people who have interacted with you most recently. This is my attempt to make myself less sad because social media can be lonely. So I want the faces of the people who are engaging with me, including my burner account. I want to see them, you know? That means I've been pretty active. That means people have been pretty active with me that my burner account is that far down the light chorus. And then the atmosphere report we'll see at the end, so I'm not going to spoil that. All right. So how's my camera angle? I've changed that. I want to see. Okay, yeah, I'm still in frame. Okay, I just got to stay in frame. I can't stand up. Okay. All right. So, back to this view. I need to get back to this view. All right, here we are. And so now it's just blue sky, right? So now, and jklb, it's because it's key bindings. And the idea of key bindings comes from HeroCast, which is honestly a really awesome, if anybody is in the world of Varcaster, HeroCast, yeah, there it is. I stole the key bindings from HeroCast. So HeroCast, you can watch it's key bindings, right? And I really liked that when I saw the key bindings. I really liked that just because scroll has been around for so long. So key bindings, and also this means this is a nice boat. I just pressed enter to make it a full screen. Escape to get out of it. I like his boat. I like seeing boats, so I'm gonna like it. And this was the kind of thing. This was a little bit of an aha moment. Once I kind of thought about it, or once I started noticing it in myself, was like when you're on Blue Sky, I won't go there right now, but when you're on Blue Sky and you're liking posts, it actually is a little bit of work to find each post. And that friction keeps me from liking things because, it's just like a little bit of work. So taking that work away, it makes me like more stuff, and I think that's behavior I want in myself. So yep, we're just gonna look at 15 messages here. Cloudflare Social. This is Cloudflare too. jklb is Cloudflare. It's a Cloudflare page, so it's free. It's fucking completely free for me to host. What's this? Oh, Margin is on Cloudflare. Of course they are. Margin is awesome. I love Margin. I love that shout out to Wesley Fink. Shout out Wesley Fink for, without me even saying anything, making a little notification of my thing. If anyone from Margin or if anyone on the stream knows anything about Margin, I do have one question about Margin, which is that there's a null 2 there, and I only see one activity. So what's the second one? And that's not just me. That's lots of pages. The number is generally bigger than the number of things you can actually see. So I wonder about that. But I didn't know that. I wonder if other people want to know that. B, I just boosted. I just retweeted it basically, and I'm gonna like it. And I like Margin a lot. I guess I don't follow them. So can anybody on the chat wanna guess what the key binding for follow is? It's F. R is reply, duh. And that's what, like, boost. Yeah, boost instead of repost because of the R conflict. Ooh, Lightning Talk. I love his blog posts. I think, is this the NP? I think I liked it. I don't know what, I don't totally know. I try to not like things if I'm like confused, but I like most, like if I like it, and that's the thing about the For You page. I like pretty much everything the For You page shows me because it's generally just devs like saying that they're building things. Yeah, so I'm not gonna like all of everything. Ooh, Beast Guy comments. I'm gonna like a lot of stuff. This is kind of how I go. Oh, I'm a fan of that sort of stuff, presenting at the conference. Yep, love that. I'm gonna boost that. This is kind of, I've never done this before, like using social media on a stream. It's a little bit weird. I probably won't make a habit of this. Because now I'm like, I feel like I'm like trying to read things, but trying to be entertaining. Um, but anyways, we're probably we're actually not close to the 15 posts, and now I'm like in my head. And this is this is a good example. This is a place where jklb social. So, like, it's not. I'm not trying to be feature complete with Blue Sky app. I'm trying to make something that is like gives you 90% of Blue Sky with, or even like 80% of the Blue Sky experience, but like in just a very different package, so that for me personally, so I change my relationship with social media. And and for me, I'm trying right now, trying to make it a daily thing. So I'm gonna be on Blue Sky through jklb social. I'm streaming, and then I'm going to log off and do something else with my day and come back tomorrow morning. And there's and it's not feature complete. So like one thing I've been thinking about, and I don't know what to do, is like, this is a quoted post. There is a thread view that's like kind of lame. It's like the album. Like, do you remember when there was that? When they put that U2 album on all our all our iPhones. So I have the thread view is like the album view of iTunes back in the day. And this was an example where I think this is like a vibe coding thing, where it's like, yeah, like the LLM can do pretty well if I can tell it exactly what I want, and if I can point to an existing famous feature, it does a pretty good job. But this is not like a good way. And also like when I'm here, I don't know that it's a thread, so that's a problem. And I also want a way to drill in to a quoted post, because what if I want to like this post right now? I can't do that. So if you're going to use jklb social, which you should try it. Like, if you want to try it, you should try it. If you want, you can always just v, and that breaks you out. And it gets you to the Blue Sky app itself. And honestly, like, I don't think there's ever going to be a world where you don't need to do that sometimes. Because, like, for instance, I have no interest. I have less than zero interest in implementing direct messaging. Like, that's a solved problem. There's a way to do it. You need to do it right. You need to be careful. You're going off protocol technically, although basically I'm just calling Blue Sky APIs, so it's like not like there's nothing crazy I'm doing. But yeah, I don't want to do DMs. So there is a notification. I'm not gonna dwell on that. I don't know. I guess that's one where like it's a little more private or whatever. I mean, I am like logged into my Blue Sky right now. But yeah, so I'm never going to do DMs. So if you use jklb social daily, well, I think I'm the only one doing that. But if you will get you have a notification, and then you'll go to the Blue Sky app and you'll do your business. And so if I want to like, yeah, yeah, I like that. I like that sentiment. Oh God, and yeah. See, this is the thing. And this is a thing where it's like, is it a feature or a bug? The fact that I don't see everything. Um, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, cool. That's cool. I'm not going to follow that conversation. And so now, because I don't know what's totally going on, I'm not going to like that. Cross posting. That's a fun pun. I like that pun. Not gonna lie, to me, it's a miracle that I can. Yes, yes. That's such a good sentiment. It is a miracle that I can talk to a computer and it knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh my God. Now here's another thing we need to keep in mind. That's a really good post. So I'm actually not going to boost that because I have a plan for that post a little bit, which I'm. That's a really good. But I am gonna reply. I'm gonna be sociable. Um, LOL. Yes. Very yes. When should we say this? Yes. It's no matter how much we all say know this, I always need reminding. How crazy it is. Yeah, it's crazy. So like literally sometimes I have moments where I'm like I'll just be kind of like using the LLM and I'll just be like like am I going to wake up? Like what is this world? Um the CTO is going to regrow his beard. I, do I like that? Yeah, I don't I guess yeah. Cool. um, that's my relationship to a like now. Likes for me used to be like a big like I support that sentiment, and now a like is like between a read reply and it can mean like yes as well, but it's just like I see you, cool, I like it. We're measuring the performance of puppet meta frameworks. Oh, interesting. That's cool. And then also, is this one? Oh, okay. This is a good one. If you want to open a hyperlink, oh, and generally my flow here is if I wasn't streaming, I would be kind of opening the hyperlinks. And how I've been doing it lately is I kind of open the hyperlinks as I go and then I read them later. Oh, an award. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's kind of a spoiler. Okay, here we go. So here's the atmosphere report. Um, so this is kind of that's fine. Do I want to add more? I don't know why I just wanted to do that. I don't like it. I don't remember the key that I originally did this in. And I'm not a good musician. All right. Okay, so the atmosphere report um, is a thing where my light chorus, and because I check it every day, this is like really dumb code. Like this is not smart code that if you that checks when you last did a thing and sees what you saw and does the other thing. This is really dumb code. And it's saying, okay, these people in the light chorus, and maybe a few others because there's rules, there's just like front end rules about visualizing, like you're going to see less people. So the light chorus might actually include a few people who aren't visible. But of those people, we're going to go to all their PDSs and we're going to look for records that are not Blue Sky records. And then we're going to just like no fuss, no drama. By the way, here's the things in the atmosphere that the people that you follow are into. So we can see somebody's on stream play. So that's nice. Oh, nice. Oh, this was actually the stream from yesterday. Oh, yeah, that's hilarious. Not hilarious. It's kind of funny. Hilarious is stronger than that. Somebody, yep, now it was streaming. Cool. Oh, yep. He's working on, I think that's the dev for Player FM. That's dope. I like that. I want to use it more. Margin, nice. So it's just like a little signal, it's nothing to like kind of look at. If you want to, you could like jump into it, but that's what that is. And then, oh yeah, and now we have oh, yeah. Hey, welcome back. Yeah. That's you, cause you're in my light chorus, cause we interacted, and then, so when I launched, I pulled your PDS, and I feel a little. I'd be interested in people's opinions on this because you could definitely out people's like things they didn't want necessarily seen, but it's a public thing, and it's not like I don't know. So I'm still playing with this. If it turns into like weirdness, I would pull back. But that's that. And now the final thing is the credible exit. So now that I've had my social media fix for the day, I have a chance to post. Yeah, I thank you. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the same way, and but then it's like yeah, you're taking things. I think this is like an app proto thing generally. Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's like app proto is like I think going to turbocharge that as it as the ecosystem develops because um it's just so easy. It's just so easy to take people's stuff and remix it. And so you're gonna get things in contexts where people didn't imagine it. But anyways, credible exit now. So we are. So like I've been experimenting with this. I don't know that I love it. One thing is I give an award. There's that you can win a jklb, and that's the best thing I saw. So that's why I didn't repost Dan there because I really liked that sentiment as I was hearing it. So I think that one is gonna be. I'm gonna give him the jklb. The jklb is gonna go to Dan today, and I am going to. What am I gonna do today? I'm gonna go. Jake Simons is gonna go into. I just freaked out because I was like, "Oh gosh, what time it is?" I've got plenty of time. Go into town and well, I'm gonna go into town and walk around with my mom, but I don't know if I want to say that on social media. Yeah, walk around with my mom. I'll say it on social media. I don't care. I'm friends with my mom on Blue Sky. We're here for it. And then do we want? And then you can add a photo. And so I'm gonna glitch a photo real quick, and then we're gonna add that one. Uh, so that's the next thing on the agenda for the stream. Yeah, yeah. I'm excited. We're gonna go. There's some paths apparently. I didn't know there's paths in the town. That's like 15 minutes from where I'm at. And so. Yeah, we're gonna walk the paths. It's gonna be great. All right, should we make this big? Let's make this big. So I guess I can talk about the glitching a little bit. I didn't talk about that last time. So this is a JPEG. JPEG has a compression table and then data, and you can actually see it in the hex editor. I'm not familiar. Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna Google so I don't forget. Espos Vox. I'm a pretender. I'm here very recently and doing things but yeah, I'm really getting into it. I'll definitely check him out. Okay, cool. Oh, and he has a Discord. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So what I've been doing so this and the LLM assist made a big difference here because it can parse anything, right? So we've got our JPEG data, we've got our tables, and we've got our data, and now we can just fool around. Oh, can I grab a bunch of stuff? Yep. So now let's like make, and we can just literally change the pixel values. We can literally, mess around. But then the cool, like kind of the better, the more interesting stuff is the tables, and so through trial and error, found some interesting places to kind of mess around, and then put that into a little menu. And this image, honestly, this image isn't great, and that's part of why I chose it. Like this was a very cheap camera. For a little bit of lore, this was thank you. Yeah, it's fun. I'm having fun with it. For a little bit of lore, this is the beach on the Eastern Esplanade in Portland, Maine. This was February or maybe January a few years ago, and we did a beach. We all jumped in the ocean. It was fun, and I brought my shitty little camera, and I got a bunch of not very good photos. And this is a very small image. This is Oh, can we see it? This is a. Oh, it's not showing the size of the image. Maybe I didn't have it do that. That's it. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this. If you're doing the vibe coding thing, you like a long time ago, not a long time ago, a long time ago in AI, um, months ago. Oh yeah, and I set the Claude to do a little bit of MP3 glitching, and then I didn't it didn't quite work, and I need to go back to it. But yeah. So this is so this is a not a very good. This is a cheap camera. This is not a very good image, and I've actually been kind of having some more fun with some of that because it's a little bit less pressure, and also the lower quality images glitch different. So like this, yeah, we're really not seeing the guys like it looks like if we even go back to the original image reset, it's like a pretty similar tone. So like the guys here are really kind of not that important to the image in a way where if it was a higher quality. Oh, I'll check it out. If you do you have a link, put a link. Retro. Oh, okay. I want to get into video too. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, throw a link. Yeah, easy interfaces. This is kind of what I was talking about yesterday. I'm a easy interface. Like I think easy interface plus LLM is a good combination. Like obviously there's drawbacks, but you can make more. You can make like that's the thing where it's like we can use LLMs to remake the software. Sweet, I'll check it out. We can use LLMs to remake the software we already have, but do it faster and make more money or whatever. Or we can use LLMs as leverage and really like make things that would have been just ridiculous. Like you can make a browser. I don't want to make a browser, but people can make a browser now. I'm like things where you can give it acceptance criteria and kind of go. Okay, I was just demoing this, but I kind of like this. I like what it's doing to the skyline here. I like the lean back kind of. I like what it's doing to the road as well. I like that. The Huffman tables really fuck shit up. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's kind of fun to like get a little bit of horizontal action. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Every glitch art is an album cover. Ooh, ooh. Okay. And now I need to be careful. The other thing about glitching is like, you don't want to go too far, and it can get kind of like, okay, I'm liking what I'm focusing on right now. Ooh, and actually, I really like this. What I'm focusing right now is I'm focusing on Matt and Nick's faces and how they're framed right now. But we lost the dog. We lost, like, I wouldn't even know there's a dog there, so I don't. Oh, that frames the dog. That frames his face. We lose Nick a little bit, but honestly, I like Nick, but I don't like Nick that much. And I like those artifacts. I think this might be it. I think this might be the one. All right, I'm gonna export it, and I'm going to go back to jklb social, and I'm going to add that. Here is Matt and Nick. And what was the dog's name? Nick's dog's name. If I can't remember the dog name, I'm gonna need to take out Matt and Nick's name because oh gosh, it's not. Oh, I don't remember his dog's name. Oh, it's such a good. This is a great dog. This is a great dog. This is a really chill dog. Nick would bring this dog to our like when we would go out for beers. Nick would bring the dog to the bar, and the bartenders would always be like, and then we would just kind of be like try to like be like just yeah. They weren't always a fan, but the dog was so chill that you couldn't be like, hey, that dog's a problem, because the dog would just be like super chill. Here is Portland East Prom Beach. winter photo glitch. Oh, and you can't do that much. And then this makes an image. This makes an image because I was fooling around with I was trying, you can see if we go to my old posts, you can see my earlier iteration on it somewhere. Yeah. So I used to have like rate, and then that kind of felt like preachy in a way. Like, look at me, I'm liking a bunch of stuff, even though I do think more people should like more things. And then I just saw 40 posts. I took that out because who cares? But then that's the same. But then the problem with text and then the image directly is then it's like the best thing I saw was this, and oh, by the way, it's all the way down here. That's kind of confusing. So this way, and you can see, yeah, this one's the new one. This way, it's the award goes to that person, and then the award hopefully is clear. Maybe it could be more clear that the award, because the award I think is going to confuse people, but I think people should, I think everything is made up. So I think, oh, I like also how that tree is outlined. I think everything is made up. So you should just, if you like, I want to give people awards for when they post things that I think are clever. So there that is. And then, and I think I'm good to go. I'm going to go into town and walk with my mom later today. All right. Let's share and log out. And then I do also take you there just so you get a, like, that's actually what it looked like. That's actually what it looks like. And then if Dan, and I also feel like I need to make this clearer, because then Dan is going to see a post. Hopefully, I mean, he's like a big account, so maybe it'll just be noise to him, which would be great. Don't notice me. But if he does see this, the thought is he'll be like, what the fuck? And then he'll be like, and I need to make this more prominent, but claim my jklb. This is slop right now. I really need to change this because I feel bad about putting slop into the world that a human is going to read. It's slop, but I couldn't think of how to say it better myself. But now that I'm seeing it, I really do need. I don't like it when people do what I just am doing exactly here. Yep. I call the API and I repost. Yep. So this is just a repost of his post that your app adds the text image to the top of. Exactly. Yeah. I think so. I think yeah. So I'm calling it, so, and like under the hood, I'm a decentralized. Yeah, no, it's not at all obvious. That's a really good clarification. I've realized in the Blue Sky ecosystem where I kind of live is I'm lazy. Like the people who are like doing decentralization and like doing the making a new world through no dependencies on centralized stuff. That's cool. I'm gonna die. I'm a mortal. I only have decades on this earth, so I just can't do that. I think it's cool, but I don't have the patience for it. So this is window dressing. This is like jklb.social is like when the kid sees the family doing the puzzle and isn't interested, and then at the very end when the puzzle gets fun, the kid is like, oh, I'm gonna put in the last couple pieces. Like that's what jklb.social is. So I'm just calling APIs. So it's just straight up, the credible exit is straight up calling to programmatically make a quote post, and then the post that I give an award to wins the post. But we can see, and I was just castigating myself for the slop, which I will remove. But anyways, Dan could come here. Well, actually, let's try it. Let's use his actual thing to see what it would be like if it was actually him. Dan Abramov. I hope he won't mind. Abramov. I'm not like logging in as him or anything. I'm just checking, does he have an award waiting for him? Which he should. Mov. Oh, Dan Abra.mov. I love it when people do that with their. I'm so lame. I'm jakesimons.com. like I'm a corporation, like I'm a sellout. Yeah. So he could. So if he wants his award, he would come here. He would put in his thing, and then he would have to let me OAuth because I'm gonna write the award to his PDS. So we'll use me instead because I won an award. I won the first award with my when I was testing it. Actually, wait. Oh, maybe that's not quite right. Maybe that's a little buggy because that shouldn't say I'm eligible for an award. Oh God. Okay, it's a little buggy, folks. Claim my. Still working out. Okay, that's what it should look like. So the flow here isn't great, but now that's my award. I think that'll be the post that I. Oh, great. Well, anyways, you're gonna have to take my word for it. Yeah, you're gonna have to take my word for it that I have an award, and it's here. And so I have a lot of nominations, right? Because the nominations are what I do every day. Maybe one of these is, yeah, those are my nominations because I do this every day. Maybe we can even find the one I just did. No, that's not the one. Wait, which way am I going? Okay. I guess this might be buggy. No, I guess that was the one that I. But anyways, when I yeah, this might still be buggy. I'll figure it out after the stream. But basically, when I give someone when I repost someone, I create a record that's a nomination. And there's also a Cloudflare worker. Everything is front end. Everything is super minimal except for the award. The award added some complication. You do. You really do. App protocol stuff is so cool. Like, yeah, like I have yeah, I can't say that I've like convinced anyone who has then become as crazy about it as I am, but like yeah, like if more people knew how friendly all this is to build on and how cool the community is, I think you would see more people here. It's really cool. And this is a great example. This is a great example of like how could I have done this in, you know, in another like Farcaster? Could I do this in Farcaster with their tooling? Technically, I'm sure yes. Would it have been this easy? Hell no. So there's my award that I accepted, and I actually there's three of them because it was buggy. But anyways, that's the award that I gave myself. But yeah. So that's that. And then this, I think now we've glitched the JPEG. We've glitched the JPEG. I've demoed my thing. Is there any? I don't think there's too much else to show. I'm gonna do more blog posts about it. I did make a manifesto because that's the kind of person I am, with some kind of thoughts, and I'll be doing more thoughts. It's really yeah. It's don't use it on mobile. It's all AI. It's it's never gonna have feature parity. Those are kind of the. Oh wait, this is so confusing. Oh, that's just me testing. That's hilarious. Margin's the shit. I love margin. Okay. So I think this is everything I wanted to do. And and thank you. Is it finite? Finite? That's your name? But F15Y. Yeah, finite. I'm going to stop by. Is it it's mornings? Did you say like what weekday mornings? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday or something? And Twitch. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay, I'll be stopping by. Okay. And then Patrick told me last time to teleport people when I quit. And I wonder if I can do that now. Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah, I've been not paying attention to my YouTube. Um, I might, yeah, I should at least try that, like, cause it seems like Twitch is where everything happens, and I'm sure if I'm doing it already to YouTube, I could do it on Twitch as well. Yeah, teleport username to raid your viewers into another stream. I don't know how to do, but like where do I run that command? In the chat? Not in the chat. Teleport username. I might need to just in chat teleport. Do people care where you get teleported to? People can also just leave. I have no. I'm trying to be a good Samaritan. A good Samaritan of the. I do want to know how to do this. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna end the stream then, and I'll look into how to teleport. And I don't know anyone. Cause that's the other thing. I don't want to say. I care about my viewers. I don't know where to send you. There's free cartoons. That's always fun. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And I think I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm trying to keep them short. I wonder how long this has been. I'm trying to keep them like kind of short and sweet to not get all overwhelmed. All right. I'm going to this time. Oh, I think this time I'm really going to do it right. I'm going to stop the stream. Thank you all for stopping by. And I'll be stopping by. I'm going to check you out. Probably maybe on Twitch because I think I have an account there, but I want to see what's up. All right. Bye bye.